J's, I'm finna get this designer, bro. I'm finna get these Gucci shoes, bro. Oh, this nigga, he got this type of coat. I'm finna get the Mary jeans, all this. Rack up 8, 10K of debt just like that. Months later, now they like, bro, I got all this debt, bro. Oh my God, credit cards are evil. If you want inquiries, bankruptcies, and student loans removed out your credit profile, you want to learn how to make an LLC from scratch, and you want to learn how to get business funding, you can go ahead and DM me on Instagram and we can work on that. Website coming soon. Alright, what's good with y'all, man? It's KJ Lee and I'm back with another vid. So this was a vid I needed to make. Like, people need to hear this. People need to understand. I'm just gonna spit it raw and just keep it straight 100 with y'all. But without further ado, let's get to the vid. Now, I want to talk about good debt versus bad debt. What I'm quickly realizing about the credit game is a lot of people they don't really understand debt to the full extent, right? That people just think debt is bad, because especially in the black community, we have a lot of people, we know a lot of our parents, a lot of our cousins, aunties, they're literally this high in debt, barely able to swim above water. There's a whole bunch of debt. At what point are we going to be like, yo, like, that's really your fault. Like, you can't really blame the banks. Like, that's really your fault. Now, I want to give you prime examples of good debt versus bad debt. So, say somebody was like, all right, bro, I got these credit card limits. All right, bet. Like, we lit. Let's do it. And they instantly go straight to the mall. Bro. Oh, I'm finna get these J's. I'm finna get this designer, bro. I'm finna get these Gucci shoes, bro. Oh, this nigga, he got this type of coat. I'm finna get the Mary jeans, all this. Rack up 8, 10K of debt just like that. Months later, now they like, bro, I got all this debt, bro. Oh my God, credit cards are evil. No, nigga. Why did you go to the mall and cash out on credit cards? This is like on some Dave Ramsey type shit right here, right? So a lot of people just think, oh my God, credit is so evil, bro. I'll never use credit, bro. Oh, it's all this. Where is the accountability? Who told you to do that? I didn't know the credit card literally possessed you and was like, oh my God, I gotta go swipe at the mall. You know what I'm saying? You have to take accountability. And that's really with anything, you have to take accountability in life. You did that. Now, in terms of people where they don't really have it all together and they had to use the credit card for emergencies, they didn't have anything saved up or anything like that, I kind of had more sympathy for that because we all reach rough times. You know what I'm saying? We all reach rough times with the credit or just on our life, and we got to do that. But a lot of times people just literally just swipe. Or since we're in Atlanta, I'm in Atlanta, if anybody didn't know, people literally let these scammers burn their credit out for like $1,000, $2,000. Literally burn their whole credit out. Just crash it out. People will do it in the city of Atlanta. You think the people who are scamming, you think they're messing up their credit? Of course not. That's why they want to mess up yours. Crash your credit out and then take the money off. Why do you think they're using your account? That's bad debt. People get these credit cards and get a car. Try to go get a scat pad. That's a liability. You're not putting on Turo. It's not making you no money. That's a liability, bro. A mortgage is not bad debt. You know what I'm saying? If you're paying on a house, it's building up equity. You can sell the house. That's not bad debt. If you're using the debt to invest in the business and you get a card, 12 to 15 months, 0% interest, and you're using it to fund the business, that's not bad debt. Now, you can still brick and you can still mess up. I'm not saying that it's literally zero risk, but that's not bad debt. You're using that debt to try to make more income. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? People need to learn the difference. And even good debt is you just using your credit card like a debit card. There's nothing wrong with that. You're just swiping and using it as a debit card. Okay, I got this card. I'm finna use this card for 3% cash back on gas, and I'm gonna use this card 3% cash back on restaurants, and then I'm gonna use this card on anything because this got 1.5% cash back on all purchases. Nothing wrong with that. But people don't know the difference. And like I said, even me, I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't know, because we're not taught this in the black community or any other community like that. We're not taught about credit. We're not taught, okay, you can do this with credit, you can leverage it to get more money. We're not taught, even if you don't even want to use credit like that, you can still use it for the benefits and get cash back and 3% here, free flights, all this. We're not taught that. We're literally not taught that at all. We're just taught debt is bad, stay away from credit cards, only use it for gas. And you want to know why? Because our parents in the past generations, our family in the past generations, when they first got a credit card, they went and just ran it up. They just swiped on anything. Because we were never taught. Why do you think they don't teach this in schools? How would the banks make money if we finesse the system every time? Like, why are you paying interest on credit cards? Why aren't you paying it back in full? But we weren't taught this. Like I said, I be talking to clients all the time. They like, oh, I don't know why my score won't go up. I don't know what to do. Look at that score. They got 3 maxed out credit cards. Sir, are you gonna pay these off? At the end of the day, like, you just gotta have the knowledge for this. Like, and I asked them, okay, were you going through a rough patch? Why did you max out these cards? Oh man, when I got the cards, I just went to the mall. I just went on a shopping spree. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do better in that aspect. But a huge portion is knowledge. So I don't blame a lot of people. I understand why our parents, when we turn 18, they say stay away from credit cards. Cause I know a lot of people that were 18, their parents were telling them, do not max it out, don't do this, and they still did it. At the end of the day, credit is just like, with credit cards, it's future me is gonna have to worry about this later. But I need these J's now. I need this Letterman jacket now. I need these clothes, this designer now. That's why you gotta have a good mindset. If you don't have a good mindset with credit, don't touch it. If you just feel like you can't control your spending, don't touch credit. Don't touch it. If you can't control yourself. Now, if you feel like you can control yourself and you feel like you can use it wisely, then by all means, tap in. I can help you build your credit. We can do that. But at the end of the day, you have to have a good mentality with money. Like, even if you don't even want to invest the credit, you don't even want to do all that. If you just want to use it like your debit card, you still have to have a good mindset. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather you just use the credit as a debit card, get the benefits, pay it off in full every month, and then just get your credit score to go up and up and up every 6 months. See if they have a soft pull on your thing, get higher credit limits. I'd rather you just do that than not have any credit at all. But you have to know the difference between good debt and bad debt. Just because someone is telling you that they are severely in debt and do not touch credit cards, ask them, what did you spend that money on? Ask them that. Ask them, all right, so you're in credit card debt, so what did you spend the money on? Like, how did you max out 3-4 cards? And that'll tell you everything you need to know. Like, for real. Now, I'm telling you, I know so many people that as soon as they got a credit card, they got that limit. Bet. I'm finna get these J's. I'm finna get these 3s that's coming out. I'm finna get Louis, Gucci, all this. But at the end of the day, is that gonna help you in the long run? But see, a lot of people don't have a good mindset. As soon as they get a paycheck, as soon as they get some money, or I'm finna go on these trips, or I'm finna go on a club, I'm finna go on a strip club, throw all this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we can't go out and have fun, but I'm saying you just gotta be responsible with the money. If you wanna use the credit to get good debt, then there's nothing wrong with that either. You just gotta know what you're doing, and you gotta know what you can take, how much debt you can take. Don't go too high in debt that something you can't afford at all, because you still have to pay the money back. We're trying to be responsible here. But this is just a video I wanted to make because I just know too many people that just be like, bruh, debt, that's all bad debt. I be seeing comments all the time, someone telling you methods on how to liquidate the credit card, and somebody's just like, oh, you still gotta pay that back. Ooh, but like I said, everybody doesn't have the mindset of, okay, let me use this cash, put it in the business, and try to get some revenue in. And then while I'm working my job, put down payments on that and the income I got from the job on the credit so I can pay it off faster, and then I can have an income coming in off the credit card. See, people aren't really thinking that far. They're just thinking like, oh yeah, but credit's bad because I know somebody who got all this debt. Like, student loans aren't that bad of a debt if you got a good actual degree. Now, if you just went and got a doo-doo degree, then like I said, that's bad debt. But if you went computer science, lawyer, a good degree, there's nothing wrong with student loans. You went into debt to get a good paying job for the future. That's literally the same thing. All right, I'm gonna go into the debt now. I'm gonna take out these student loans now, so in the future I'll have a good paying income and I won't be down bad. You know what I'm saying? But that's the end of this vid. I hope y'all really understood the point of this vid, because a lot of people needed to hear this, man. Like, a lot of people, they need to know this, man. Like, they don't understand the true definition of good debt and bad debt. But if y'all enjoy, man, like, subscribe, man, and I'm out.